Hi friends, this is Dr. Apoor Mehra, and I represent conceptual orthopedics here. And for every teacher or every student or every doctor, it is a great thing that if your fellow countryman elevates and gets a degree behind his name. It is never easy. It is not supposed to be easy. If it was easy, everybody will do it. But then there are some people who really work hard and make sure that for next generations, everything in their family changes. With me is one such young man, one such young orthopedic surgeon called as Dr. Siddharth Ray. Siddharth, before we go on to what you have done, tell me why you became a doctor.
Um,
Siddharth.
First of all, good evening, sir. Thank you for the warm introduction. Sir, as far as I can remember, sir, I was since class 5 or class 6, sir. Doctors are someone who always inspired me. I always looked upon this profession, sir, mostly because they had this tremendous power of healing. And also, sir, they were regarded as the second gods. So that is my earliest memories when it goes to, when I think of everything. So from the very beginning, I had one thing in my mind, like I have to be a doctor. I never considered being an engineer. So that is where my focus was. And so it was mostly because I liked what they do. I liked the profession. I liked how doctors could help people. I liked how they were such an important, part of the society, and how they are the boon of health and infrastructure, sir. Let's be very sure about it. And so I just wanted to make a contribution, sir. It didn't matter whether it would be a small contribution or big one, but I just wanted to be a part of it, sir. I never aspired to be anyone else. I always wanted to be a doctor. And so my parents backed me. My teachers backed me, sir, in school, and hence the journey, sir. So
Great.
I guess, sir, after 10 years later, sir, I'm sitting as a doctor. I got a degree of doctor, sir, 5 years back, 4 years back rather. So I'm really happy about it.
Fantastic. Then you went on to do orthopedics. Why orthopedics?
Mostly internships, sir. When I was interning, sir, our internship regimen, sir. I graduated from Juhat Medical College, but my hometown, I'm from Guwahati. I belong to Guwahati, sir. So I did my internship from Guwahati. The internship is very rigorous here, sir. Every posting you have to do very sincerely. So when I was working department per department, I think orthopedics is the subject where I inclined to the most, because sir, medicine mein, sir, I liked medicine theoretically, but I knew that practically I wouldn't be able to do as much. Sending investigation, that was not what I was meant to do. Internship, I got a chance to reduce Colles fracture. I got a chance to see my seniors, the first year PGTs at that time, doing closed reduction of hips. I was also lucky enough to assist in many cases. And so from then on, sir, I had just one thing in my mind. I have to crack my PG exams and take orthopedics in GMC itself. So I wanted to do it from my hometown. So, bas wahi aim tha, sir. And that was the only thing that I wanted to do. It's more because of what we do. I like the subject. I like everything that is there about orthopedics, sir. Or one more reason, sir, medicine internship, I didn't like it that much. That also.
Right. So you got inclined towards orthopedics. You joined your dream place. You were
Exactly, sir.
already in love with the branch. I think you would
Yes, sir.
have.
Since internship.
Fantastic. So you would have enjoyed those 3 years.
Exactly, sir. First year, sir, it was very hectic. Uh, didn't know, sir, I was not oriented most of the times. The duties were very hectic as a first year resident. You have to manage in Guwahati Medical College, sir. You have to manage the OPD, emergency, and then you have to prepare the patients for emergency OT, then major OT again. So I think I hardly slept 2 or 3 days per week. Not even 2 or 3 days, hardly 1 or 2 days a week, sir, proper sleep, 5 to 6 hours. Other than that, I was mostly in duties. So us waqt, sir, I did question myself. But I always like try to see things in the bigger perspective. I always knew that this subject is very rewarding, so I wanted to see my life 5 to 6 years beyond. I dreamt of that, and that is what pushed me through the first year of residency. And once the first year residency got over, sir, it was just as what I had expected. So I got time to assist in cases, do a few cases in emergency OT myself, and it was all that love affair that started from second year of residency. So yes, sir, I'd say first year was really, really hectic, and second and third year were just dream for me, sir.
Fantastic. And I believe when you were in third year, That was the
Yes,
time
sir.
conceptual orthopedics would have joined you, or you would have joined
Exactly, sir.
orthopedics.
Yes, sir. I got to know about conceptual orthopedics through a YouTube video, sir. And since that was a corona pandemic was going on, the academics in our college, sir, like all other colleges in India, got a little affected. So I thought it's a perfect time to, kind of learn something extra from the professors and just gain the advantage, sir. So I joined conceptual orthopedics because our seminars had closed down by then because of the pandemic. It was the first wave in our country, and we were all given corona details. That was towards the transit time, sir. When I was transiting from second year to third year, my seniors were about to give their exams, and that is the point where I joined conceptual orthopedics, and the journey has been awesome since then with conceptual orthopedics.
What areas of the conceptual orthopedics app have you utilized? For example, there are videos,
Uh,
there are notes,
exactly.
there are live sessions, there are
Yes, sir.
special courses. So, what is the area that you really loved?
So to be really honest, sir, I liked everything about conceptual orthopedics, but since because of the duty constraint and because of the hours, I was not able to utilize the app 100%, sir. And I don't think you can utilize the app 100% in 1 year. It's just too much knowledge in here, sir. Even if you utilize 10% of it, and I can say it on record, sir, if you utilize 10% of it and you do it honestly, I think you'll be very, very far ahead from your competitors or people who are, in the same boat as you. So, sir, how it started was I started watching videos of case presentation because that is a very important part of our exams. So, long cases, sir, I'd watch videos of hip and spine mainly. So, hip video, I remember you were doing one video, and spine case, sir, I remember I watched the entire examination. I read it through, I made a format for myself. And firstly, sir, when I finished this hip and spine, because I knew long cases, either hip or spine would be there. So, I prepared for long case format. And then, secondly, sir, I finished the videos on traumatology by Shailesh Spicer. It was very informative, sir. All those factors which are important, it was very beautifully elucidated by sir. It was very nicely given, sir. And I think once you attend those videos and you make a note out of those videos, you don't need to do any extra. And one more feature of conceptual orthopedics, which I absolutely loved, sir, was the notes on recent advances. Unfortunately, sir, we have in MS exams, we get 4 papers. You have books and you have materials from where you can study those about those 3 papers. But the 4th paper, sir, there's no such source available in market from where you can prepare for the 4th paper. So I completely relied on conceptual orthopedics as far as my preparation for the 4th paper was concerned. And I think, sir, thanks to the app, I was able to attempt all the questions very nicely, 10 questions. More or less, I was very satisfied with my answer, and I completely relied on conceptual orthopedics for that 4th paper. And all the other 3 papers, sir, I just used conceptual orthopedics notes to augment my preparation, sir. So I read books and I'd make notes for myself, and I'd see the conceptual, the pattern in which the notes are given, sir. They are very friendly. It's very easy to memorize. So I just add on some notes, delete some part of that. So that is how it started, sir. So I use the notes and I use the case presentation videos and the trauma videos mostly. That I was able to utilize, sir. So because of the time constraint, I was not able to join so much of the live sessions, but few of the sessions I managed to attend, sir. Like I remember attending one session on compartment syndrome by I think Shetty, sir. It was very informative, sir. And also, sir, I have to mention Dimri, sir. I remember he had one I think video presentation on osteoporosis, sir, where he had mentioned all about those drug trials, holiday drug trials, which you would never find in any book. And that helped me in preparing my seminar also, sir. I got very good remarks from my professors because I used all those knowledge in my slides, which is nowhere mentioned in any textbooks. So yes, sir, it was really a very nice, and that instantly was very nice, sir. It helped me all throughout, sir, in my seminars, in my exams. So I'm very thankful to the app.
Fantastic. And Siddharth,
Yes, sir.
what comes to your mind? I'll speak some words. Just
Yes, sir.
describe what and how you will remember them. Professor
Okay, sir.
Anil, how will you remember him?
Sir, legend. Sir, legend.
That's the word for him. What is the word for Professor S.M. Tuli?
Sir, I think there's a sport acronym, sir, which reads GOAT. That is the greatest of all times. So I think I like to use that acronym on SM Tuli, sir. He's undoubtedly the greatest orthopedician of all time. So that O fits in for him also, sir.
Right. And
It's a GOAT, I guess.
Fantastic. What about Professor Shantaram Shetty, sir? A word that comes to your mind.
Sir, informative. Sir, everything he says is very informative, sir. It's to the point, it's crisp, and he just speaks to the point, sir. That is the thing I like about him, sir.
Precise and exact.
Exactly,
Dr.
sir.
Shailesh Pai,
Sir, trauma master,
the master of trauma.
master of trauma.
Professor Sudhir Kumar.
So he's a father figure, sir. Sudhir Kumar, sir, he has those mustaches, sir, which reminds me of my grandfather. Sir. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the thing, sir. I have tremendous respect for him. Whenever I see his pic or whenever I'm attending his session, I just bow down, sir. I mean, it's tremendous respect that I have for him, sir. He's absolutely a father figure, sir.
Dr. Professor V.B. Basin.
It's a great mentor.
And I'm just including the very senior people. Professor Gopa Kumar.
Okay, sir.
So
he's awesome. I guess I'll use the word awesome for him.
Right. And obviously you spoke about Dr. Ravinder Dimri, but if you have to summarize the man in one word, it's difficult. You can use a sentence for him. What will you love to use for him?
So he is who I aspire to be. I think the way he presents his lecture, the way he forms around it, I think I'll request everyone who has joined this app just to go and watch 2 videos of Ravinder Dimri sir. So one would be osteoporosis and one would be his talk on metallurgy. I think if you attend those videos, so you'll know what the man is all about, sir. I think he has summed up metallurgy in the most lucid and the most easiest ways possible in 110 minutes, I guess, and osteoporosis somewhere in 50 to 60 minutes. I think if you just attend those lectures, make a note out of it, you don't have to do anything for metallurgy, which is a very tough subject, sir, because basic science in most of the colleges is neglected. And osteoporosis, I think you'll know. It's just a treat to hear him, sir. The way he formulates his lectures, sir, from start to the finish, you just feel, I wish I could do it sometimes, sir. It's impossible to copy him. It's impossible to emulate him, sir, whatever he does. It's just, I would say it's just pure magic, sir. He knows how to use words. He knows how to use time, and he just does it in a perfect way, sir, every single time.
Wonderful. I knew that you won't be able to give a word to him. So I gave you more space
Exactly.
for him. I could see in your eyes. Dr. Harpreet Singh.
Sir, he's tremendous, sir. His videos are just amazing. I have attended all his videos and I did learn a lot from it, sir.
Fantastic. Finally, after seeing so many things, what is your interest now? Did the German teacher, Professor Heiko Greichen, impress you?
Yes, sir. I did attend. So he did interest me, sir. I did find it fascinating. I attended his lectures, and it was nice, sir. I'd say it was very enriching, sir. Overall, the experience was very enriching, and the same goes for Professor Heiko Greichen, sir.
What do you want to become? Means what branch you want to go into, specialize into?
Sir, I'm more inclined towards sports medicine, sir. I'm interested in sports, and I wish I can, do something in that field, sir.
Phenomenal. And have you decided, narrowed down the area? Shoulder, knee, or ankle?
Sir, shoulder most probably, I'd say.
That's why you like Harpreet. And Siddharth, I'll tell you one thing. You must be around 29 years, 28 years?
So I'm 27. I'll be turning 28 on August 17, next one, sir.
Right. Advance happy birthday. But I'll just tell you one thing. You have a great idea of understanding people. Orthopedics will take you ahead, but your way of understanding people and describing human beings will take you far ahead, very, very long. Please,
thank you so much, sir.
Express my best wishes to your family, specifically for your parents. I can see they have reared you very well. And
sir, they are very happy, sir. Last Saturday, sir, I was doing my OPD, sir. As a senior resident, I have joined in Guwahati Medical College. So the first thing I did was I called my mom and I told her that Apoorv Mehra sir had called, and she was like, "Are you sure it was Apoorv Mehra?" I was like, "Yes, mom. He had called and he has asked me to join an interview," and she was really happy, sir. And so one more thing, sir, you've asked me to describe everyone, but you didn't ask for yourself, sir. So if there's one word that I'd like to use it for you, so that would be a guru, sir. I've watched your videos on YouTube, sir. They are really very inspiring, sir. I do watch them, sir, when I'm feeling low, and I just like to request you, sir, from as a fellow orthopedician or a fellow student of yours, sir, please keep making those videos. You never know how many lives you have touched, sir. So whenever whenever I felt low, sir, throughout my preparation, sir, and even in my PG preparation, sir, when I was doing postgraduate preparation, I did watch those videos, sir, and it was really inspiring, sir. So I'd like to request you to continue making those videos on YouTube, sir.
So you use the
It's
word
really
guru
very,
for me, right? You use the word guru for me.
Exactly,
So,
sir.
as an extension of the Guru Dakshina, you
Yes, sir.
should contribute and do what I have been doing.
Sure.
मजा तो तब है जब एक्सपोनेंशियली लोग ये काम करें. कुछ
Exactly,
को मैं छूं, कुछ को तुम छुओ, हम सब मिलके सब कुछ छुएं.
जी सर.
तो अगर कुछ करना है बेटा, so spread positivity.
Sure, sir.
In this world, people need a pat on a back, and they need these words of encouragement. All is well, सब ठीक हो जाएगा. And as you
Exactly,
become
sir.
a clinician, patients will look in your eyes, where you have to assure in your eyes, even before you speak, that I am the captain of the ship and I will sail you through. Best wishes, young man. I'm
Thank you
waiting
so
for
much,
your
sir.
first video, which you will record and send. And I promise I will put in the motivational section on conceptual orthopedics as a tribute to your parents, the way they have raised you and taken care of you. Enjoy, Siddharth. Enjoy the brand.
Thank you so much, sir.
Stay in touch. Keep contributing. Bye.
Sure, sir.